Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to look at how to add a back button to your MyListing website using nothing more than Elementor. Okay, so this is going to be using the free version of Elementor. You don't need Pro for this, so let's go ahead and dive in. This guide was inspired by building a 404 page for an upcoming MyListing Starter Site, which we're going to look at in this video shortly. It's very common to see a back to home button on 404 pages, and I've used them myself. But I wanted a simple solution that allows the button to take the user back to the previous page they were on before they hit the 404 page. So to sum that up, in the past, and it's very common to see this on websites, if you get a 404 page, which is the page that people hit when it's like a template that shows when the link is dead, like there's no actual page there. It's like a bogus page, and it's a 404 page. So it's very common to see a button that says back to home or back home or let's go back home or something like that. And it drops the user back on the home page, which is okay in some cases. For this particular site, I wanted to find a way to take people back to where they were before. So they're browsing around the website and tinkering around, trying to figure out what they're going to, and they accidentally, stumble upon something that didn't exist, a page that didn't exist. Wouldn't it be nice to just send them right back to where they were than making them start all over again at the homepage? So that was the goal of this. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see how we build this here. So we're looking at now the 404 page template for the upcoming Canvas starter site. And I've dropped a button here on the page. So using Elementor, just drop in a button. Customize it however you would like, but you'll ignore typically one of the first things you'll do is make the button a link, right? So just ignore that. So this link area right here, just ignore everything in there. There's nothing you need to set there, okay? Okay, next thing you want to do is go to the Advanced tab for the button, and you want to put in a CSS ID in here. I put the words back and then dash button. You can put whatever you want in here. Just make sure that in the HTML, which I'm going to show you in a second, that it matches. You need the ID to match what you put in your HTML, or just use what I did here and use the code snippet that I provide and you're good to go. So back dash button is the ID that I'm using there. Okay, and then again, customize the button however you want, the colors, all that. Ignore the link. You've got your CSS ID in there. Okay, and you're good. The button's good to go, right? So next up, you want to grab the HTML widget. Okay, so just do a search for that. And you're just going to drag that into your page, anywhere on the page, because it's not visible on the front end by users of your website. It's only visible to you in the back end, and then of course, within the code of the website, right? So here it is. I just dropped it under the button. Again, it has no impact on anything, the positioning of your elements or anything. It's just sitting in there, and you can add code to it. Okay, and here we go. Here is the script, the HTML that I added to this, and this is the key. It's line 4 right here. You see where it says back dash button. Okay, so that has to match the ID that you put in your button. Again, that can be whatever text you want. Just make sure that they match. All right. Make sure I got my screen size reset there. Okay, so let's check out and let's see how this looks. Let's say this didn't exist. Oh, no, let's just show how it works. Let's just skip it. You know how it works. It just takes you back to the home page. I don't need to show you that. Okay, so let's just see what we've got here. So let's go to the home page. We're browsing around the site, blah, blah, blah. Or leave the home page. We're going to go check out pricing page, whatnot. And then this is hypothetically say that they browse to a page that just doesn't exist. I'm going to put in some gargly goop here. And boom, there we go. There's our custom 404 page. And again, typically this button would say, let's go back, and it would take them back to the home page. But I want to go back to the pricing page. Okay, that's where I want to go. So hit the button. Boom, we're back to the pricing page. Doesn't matter what page they were on before. Let's go to another page. I'm browsing around support. How do I do this? How do I do this? And then let's hypothetically say they find a link in one of these tabs here, and they click it, and they wind up in a a gobbledygook, a page that doesn't exist. Okay. If you were to send them back to home, okay, then they got to come here. Then they got to like, okay, where's the support page at? I got to fight through all that to figure out, you know, I guess they could keep hitting the back button and all that stuff. But wouldn't it be nice if they could just hit that button and boom, they were right back, right? So that's the goal. Let's go back. Boom, takes them right back to the support page where they were before, and off they go. All right, guys, I hope that was useful. And again, this doesn't have to be for a 404 page. This is just what inspired this. You can use it wherever you'd like, obviously. So drop it in any button or any link. It could be in a link, just basically anywhere you can add a link. Just call that ID in there. With, you know, as long as it has a CSS ID in there that you can call, then there you go. Again, line 4, that's the key. Make sure that the ID matches what's in the HTML, and you're good to go. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next video. See ya.